Hi. Hi, you guys. Hi, everyone. Happy quarantine. It's Friday. Does that make a difference to any of us? Some of us probably, but no? Maybe? Oh, you guys. It's weird. Oh, thank you. I put makeup on. I did like full fun makeup. Look. Yeah, because why not? Why not? Why the fuck not? Am I? Hi, Shawnee. Yeah, why not? I showered, so I figured, I'm actually going to see people. So, yeah, the mom's homeschooling. Well, I think it's funny because Shawnee is here. I just saw her. She's got like 18 kids that she already homeschools. So, just kidding. Not 18, like 11. No, 7. You have 7. Shawnee has 7 kids. So, you guys, I am going to bring in my lovely friend Sarah into the mix, and she's going to talk fun stuff about being Carol Baskin's neighbor. Yeah, I'm staying safe. It's just me and hetero life mate, the dogs, and the cat. 6. You have 6 kids. Why did I think you have 7? See, yeah, and you are already homeschooling them, so this has been your normal all along. Um, oh, the home wrecking whore. Okay, there she is. There's my girl. I had a lunchbox up in my face. Hi, lunchbox. It's lunchbox. We're just waiting on Sarah. So, damn that look makeup quarantine casual. Yeah. Well, it's funny. I actually ordered a bunch of new makeup because I was like, I wanted to get a Kylie lip kit thing, and I was just like, oh, fun. So, um, yeah, I figured I'd put makeup on. And I'm gonna have to take it off after this live when it's time to go to bed. But I mean, why the hell not? It says it's waiting for you, Sarah. I am accepting you. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi issue. Um, I put a real bra on today, and I like forgot how to do it. I forgot how to put it on because I've been wearing like sports bras and sleep bras. Thank you, Kellyanne. My eyeliner. We'll try this again. Just fun. Just having fun. Instagram is messed up tonight. We're waiting on Sarah. We need Sarah on here because she has all the scoop for you guys tonight. I feel like I did my lips too much in the corners though. Try to request you. Okay. I will try to request you. Uh, Cancel that. Add you. No one can join a live? Why? What's going on? Why can't anybody join live? Makeup in quarantine. What's going on with the live, you guys? Why can't she join? Yeah, don't get used to it. I'm not gonna do this every day. Like I put on leggings. Not sure, but everyone isn't able to. That bitch Carol Baskin. She knew we were gonna be talking about her tonight. Fuck. Okay, they're supposedly doing a new. Yeah. Um. Ooh, you've seen multiple people join lives today. Well, we're trying to get her in. That bitch Carol Baskin. Yeah, you're not getting the invitation, Sarah? Carol Baskin, if you don't know who Carol Baskin is, you need to get on it, and you need to get on its stat. Um, That is from Tiger King. God, quarantine brain. Um, okay, well, if it's not working with IG, I'll just talk for a little bit. I know Sarah's waiting. I think Sarah put on makeup too for the first time in like, um, you know, a million years. So, because we're facing people. Exit and try to restart. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Did you update it? I don't know if I did. It does it automatically. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna jump out and um, jump back in. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm back. Okay, hi. Love is Blind is here. Hi. Let's see if she's here yet. Okay. She'll get back in here. Hey, boo. Look at you guys. Look at my boos. So Carol Baskin is from Tiger King, which is on Netflix documentary. There's also a Wondery podcast, Over My Dead Body, Joe Exotic. And it's crazy. It's a crazy person. It's these people who all own like big cats, like tigers and lions and shit, and they're like feud between the three of them. It's really the bomb. It's amazing. Um, so yeah. So the thing that was awesome is Sarah, my Sarah Sunshine, is she lived next door to Carol when all of this was going down. Um, Thank you, Love is Blind. Do you listen to my podcast? Ooh, maybe you could come on my podcast. There she is. Let's see if this will work for some. Maybe it's working for some people. Yeah, like who? Like it's really. Um, yeah. So Sarah, Sarah lived next door to Carol Baskin, that bitch, and was like delivering her grocery shopping for her, delivering that shit for her while she this whole murder for hire plot was going on. So you guys, if you haven't seen Tiger King, I know some people don't want to see it because animal abuse, and I will say like the real story, the whole story does include animal abuse. The Netflix series doesn't even go there, doesn't talk about it, certainly doesn't show it. Um, so if that is a concern for you, like I'm listening to the podcast now and it's making me a little bit uncomfortable hearing some of this stuff. So if the animal abuse part is what's deterring you from it, I wouldn't listen to the podcast. But I think the Netflix documentary is fine because it doesn't go into any of the actual animal abuse and sort of the things that he did, because he's a shit person. And he is currently in jail for the murder for hire plot on Carol. But it also, if you look into it, do the research into it, also for like 22 counts of animal abuse. So it's not just the murder for hire, although the Netflix documentary focuses sort of on the murder for hire stuff and the drama that happens because me, you guys, and you guys who watch this stuff, you guys always ask me about like the 90 Day Fiance blogger wars. Sarah, I don't know if this is gonna work. We may have to do it like tomorrow night or something. We'll figure it out when Instagram starts working again. We'll get you on. Maybe it'll be later tonight. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. So you guys, the 90 Day Fiance blogger wars. You guys are always asking me about that and stuff. I have to say that the Tiger King stuff is the big cat version of the blogger wars. You could video chat me from another phone. I don't know how that works. You don't have shit else to do. Well, I want to talk about it. I want you to talk about it. Yeah.
Um, Free Scarlet. Who's Scarlet? Oh, Scarlet. um, Tiger King podcast is on anywhere you get podcasts. It's a Wondery podcast. Um, the show itself is on Netflix, but the show, um, yeah, like I said, the show doesn't really show the animal abuse. So if that's what you're concerned about, um, um, don't worry. Uh, I wouldn't let that stop you necessarily. Um, get HLM's phone. We should, yeah, we should find him. FaceTime her on another phone. Then how would you guys see her? Hold the phone like that? Hey, life mate. He's way downstairs. Let me go see if I can borrow his phone. I don't know how that would work though. Or did she FaceTime like his iPad? And then I hold the iPad up? Does that work? Um, okay, I have the iPad. Okay, I need to. Hey, Sarah, send a question on the question bar here with your phone number, and I will FaceTime you. The question thing only I can see. So, so send a question. Don't, not the comments, but the question box. Um, and a call was in the comments. The problem is I have her like phone number and all of her contact stuff on my phone, which is what I'm on right now. And so much issues. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Oh, you have Google. Oh, she has Google, you guys. How do I oh, I should be able to Google you. Google like Google chat you. Hey, boo boo, can I borrow your phone? Oh, sorry. Okay. We're having technology issues, and I can't get Sarah on my live, so I was gonna chat. I was gonna chat her on your phone so she could talk. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you need to unlock it. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Sarah, now answer your dang phone.
Leave your message for. Hello?
There she is. Can you guys hear her?
Let me switch my other one so I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you guys hear her?
You can't see the deep face that I spent an hour doing.
I know. I want to see that.
I actually sent you a photo of it. So
Oh, okay.
I suppose.
We'll have to make do until you can actually come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, they can all see you. They can hear you. We can't FaceTime because she doesn't have an iPhone, you guys.
no.
They're like, FaceTime, FaceTime.
The only thing I could come up with is if someone had like Facebook Messenger. I know they have video chat. I literally have two phones here trying to.
Yeah, me too. I'm on mine talking to you on HLNs. So, hey, you guys.
Okay.
So,
So welcome to Storytime.
welcome to Storytime with Sarah. You guys, can we talk about that bitch Carol Baskin?
Yeah, and I can't obviously see the comments, so you'll have to let me know if there's a question because I'm just a voice on the phone right now.
Right.
So long story long, the other day, like the rest of the world, I'm watching Tiger King, and like, wait a minute, that looks familiar. I think I know her. That's Carol fucking Baskin. And that was a big surprise because when all of this was going on, it wasn't Dateline news. I had no idea that she had potentially obviously killed her husband because that happened in the 90s. Wasn't anything like an active event going on. No one's talking about it. She's not talking about it. So where she's located and where I lived at the time was in West Chase, which is in Florida, kind of like a little city within a city in Tampa. Kind of like more affluent, upscale. You don't see a lot of police. Like you don't see a lot of activity or crime. It's just kind of like a really boring little town. So I'm guessing this whole thing that she got herself involved in with Joe Exotic had been going on for some time based on what the documentary shows. Right? So when I started delivering groceries for her is right in the middle of when they're having this whole murder for hire plot. That little bike trail that they show her on runs the entire length of her property. A pretty significant, it's called the Upper Tampa Bay Trail, runs a pretty significant amount of Tampa. And I've often said, because I would walk my dogs on there, if someone was going to do a murder, that's a great place because it's miles and miles of just trees. And you're kind of like winding through the forest. And if someone wanted to jump out and grab you there, like no one would know. You could literally disappear someone from there, no problem. So what I find funny is if she's so worried about someone trying to do a murder to her, why are you running up and down that trail on your bike? Like,
Right?
that just doesn't make sense. Because I know myself as someone who like walks the trail pretty frequently because it's next to Chipotle.
Next to Chipotle.
It was something like you did so with, a bit of caution. So if she was really thinking Joe was trying to do a murder to her, why are you out there just so nonchalantly? So I take pause with that. Ironically, I do recall seeing, they made a big thing about a protest. Like, Joe helped them protest about her killing a bunny and like whacking bunnies, right, and feeding it to the tigers. And I remember seeing a big bunny, because again, it's right across from the Chipotle. I spent a lot of time there. I remember seeing that stupid bunny, but not knowing like what the hell's going on, because it wasn't. You could have said Carol's name to me 100 times back then. I didn't correlate her with anything. You know, she
You
was.
didn't know that she was like the big cat rescue lady?
Yeah, she was. I mean, she was of no consequence to me. It was like the big cat thing, and you see this big cat rescue, the signs and the trucks everywhere. It's pretty prominent, but she's not prominent. It wasn't something like I was following closely. I didn't know her until I started doing her groceries, and that just kind of happened, of course, by random. I worked for this company, which my legal advisor, Jen, said, "Are you allowed to speak about this? Because won't they get mad?" But who cares? So I worked for Ship, and she was literally my very first delivery ever, and I really remember that because when you get her address, which is on Easy Street, it's kind of like down like this windy trail, lots of forest. Again, she lives right off this park, and it's kind of scary. And I remember thinking, like, my dumbass is going to deliver some strangers. You don't have any information about them. Some strangers' groceries, and yes, it's close to home, but you're kind of you got to go through these gates, and it's a long, long, windy driveway. And I was like, I'm going to get kidnapped here.
So weird.
It's a house way, way, way back. So, and I remember it because she asked for all kinds of vegetarian stuff I'd never heard of. I'm a meat eater. And she didn't it didn't say like, hey, give me 5 of this. It was pick out 5 random things that don't have meat in it. What the fuck am I supposed to pick out? I don't know. And so I just remember being like so nervous doing that, and then nervous to take it to her, and then she tipped me really good. So, okay. And that whole like weird vibe you get from them on TV with her weird husband and her weird personality, that's 100% authentic. She's not hamming that up for the cameras. That's her. Her house is very, I don't want to say dirty. It was just very extra cluttered. It's all animal everything, and weird. It was weird. She just gave off like a whole weird vibe to me. And she actually had me come into her home. This is the first time I've met her. Now, I did 100 different drop-offs of groceries for, a million strangers, and they don't really have you go into their home. But she did, and she wants you to sit down, and she wants to talk to you about all the nonsense that she's doing. And you take it like, oh, it's so cool. You're seeing, like, these big cats, and you don't really know the backstory of it. You're just thinking like this, how often do you see a fucking tiger? Never. But it's not like even what they show too, like on the documentary, it's not like some zoo. It's not like this big sanctuary. She's got like gates of homemade gates, anything like that you could do yourself from Home Depot. Like really flimsy, overgrown.
Total janky.
Like janky, yeah. Wire mesh is like what's holding these animals back. And they're just kind of sitting there. They're not interacted with. They're not having a lot of space to roam. So when she made some comment about a tiger needs like 4 square miles or something like that, like you have them in a box. You're literally doing the same thing you're accusing all of these other companies or zoos and whatnot of doing, but on a smaller scale. But because she's considered like a rehab facility, she takes in everyone else's animals. Like let's say I owned a tiger and I realized I can't afford to feed it a cow a day. I could go to her, and she would now take that on. So it's not like she's freeing them. They're never going to be able to go back into the wild. It's completely for her benefit. She's, getting all the money from having the people come and visit them and look at them or whatever. She's not rehabbing them to go back out anywhere. So I'm kind of conflicted on her being able to say, like, she's the great savior of the animals. I think she just wants to.
That's what we were confused.
She's sitting there saying that because the other guys do actual animal abuse stuff, so there is that separate thing. But she was trying to say that like her keeping them captive was different than them keeping him captive, and we were trying to go, well, why is she any better than the rest of them? Now I know now that they do like actual animal abuse, and there's other things that are just not good.
Right, well, that's because we go deeper.
Yes.
On the,
Right.
the Netflix, but once, because of the nature of who we are as people, we need to know everything about everything. We can't just watch a show and be done with it. So we're digging into all of these things. Info guy, he was putting tigers and gas. Sorry, trigger alert. What it comes down to is they're money makers. When they're babies and they're cubs, and you can have the people come and pet them and play with them, and you're pay for play or whatever. That's where they're getting their money from. After that, they just become an extreme amount of food because they're huge. And they're breeding them so frequently when you have all of these cubs, which we saw on the show, literally them dragging the poor baby away from its mom seconds after it's born and then shoving it in a laundry basket